Hey guys, this is Luke from Average Athlete, and today we're looking at a Logan Cycling Club Crit. This was on the 18th of the 6th, C grade, and my bike's actually making some interesting noises, as you can hear from takeoff. This crit, you're either going up or downhill. There's no real flats, which really doesn't suit myself. And this number 3 in front of me here is one of my friends I ride with on occasion. And, more than happy to help him out, which we'll get to a bit later. Temperature's pretty nice, it's about 20 degrees outside. Typical Brisbane weather for winter. Apparently it's cold, but I wouldn't say it's actually cold. Before the start of this race in the morning, I did a nice 70k training ride as well, so this was more of just a bit of fun. It wasn't anything I was planning on taking too seriously this race. As you can see, don't mind sitting on the front. It's pretty cruisy for me going down hills. I can hold a bit of pace coming down here. I can get pretty aero, especially with my setup. Quite happy to hold 42 k's an hour-ish. We'll skip forward a bit in this race, because this race goes for about an hour, 10 minutes, give or take. It's 42 k's long. And to be honest, not a lot happens in it, so yeah. This is actually held in an industrial estate as well, for those that are interested in coming along one day. They do have a traffic person on the one intersection which actually does have traffic, and they stop the traffic for us, which is great. All divisions race at the same time as well, so you get overtaken. Here we've moved forward about 7 k's now, and we have my friend Roscoe off the front. He's been out there for quite a while, to be honest, putting in a harder effort. Most of the time I've just been doing not much, to be honest. Just been taking it relatively easy. And letting everybody else chase him back. Yeah, he must have been feeling good that day, because he took off probably 2 k's from the start line. He's been out there for 2 or 3 laps. And here we are, just after I got a draft off of a friend here. Just rolling back to him. Looks like he's really backed off the power, because he catch up real quickly. Alright, so move along to our next jump in time. So we're 27 k's in. Nothing's really happened this whole time, to be honest. Nobody's really put in any hard efforts. Nobody's really broken away. It's all been just everyone's sharing the workload, taking turns. It's almost just like your casual training ride, to be honest. So I'm a little bit bored and feeling energetic, and get a bit of pace up. And just go off the front. Just a bit before doing that effort, whenever I did take a turn on the front, I'd have a little bit of acceleration when I went to the front, or even around some of the corners, just to see if people are paying attention, to be honest. I stay out the front for probably, it's a good couple laps actually. Probably won't watch the whole thing. But yeah, hold nice average pace. And caught up at 32 k's to go. Well, the group's caught back up to me, and these two are, well, the whole group's pretty much in front of me now. Caught up to me on that hill at the finish line. And we cruise back into a nice speed. Alright, so we're going to skip ahead to about one lap to go. Here comes B grade straight past us. A grade, sorry, straight past us. Two off the front. One thing that my friend number 3 here told me was that the guy on the front currently, the guy in blue, he seems to be winning a lot of the crits here. So I figured that he's probably my main competition, or my friend's main competition. So we have to plan accordingly. Alright, so here we are, 41 k's in, coming up to the last lap. And here's the finishing hill. I forgot how long these crits are. If I knew it was this long, I probably would have taken an extra gel or two, to be honest, because it's wore me out a fair bit. Alright, so bell lap. So we got our, what I think are my two main competition, which I don't mind if my friend Roscoe here wins, number 3. And we're letting the guy in blue do all the work. We're not really going particularly fast either. He's soft pedaling, so is everyone behind him. I think I worked out at this speed he's probably doing about 150 watts or something like that, if that. So he's not pedaling particularly hard. And as we all know, I really don't have a sprint. So waiting for a good opportunity for myself where I've got maybe 2 or 3 minutes get around the guys and hit it for 2 minutes. So anywhere where there's a gap that opens up around this stage is where I'm looking. Can normally hold a pretty high pace. So that's why I've got a bit of a gap in front of me. So I've got a bit of a launch pad, basically. Because last time I went off the front around here, I was probably sitting on about 50 k's an hour, and what are we on? 40 k's an hour now. So to be honest, it probably would have been better to launch from a bit further back there for me, because that 50 k's an hour wasn't really that hard to sustain. Alright, so here we go now. Get that nice kick in, get the speed up. I had a quick look behind and there was nobody on my tail. And it looked like the guy in blue was still on the front, so he was doing the chasing. In my head I'm thinking about here, if I can hold about 300 watts to the bottom of that hill, I'm doing pretty good. Which, so far so good. And then here you can see my power starting to come down because I'm getting cramps in both legs. Great time for it. Even watching this is a bit painful from watching my power and the heart rate going up. So the finish, we're just got a left, then we got the hill, and then top of that hill obviously the finish line. But behind me I know I have a quick look around, especially here because my power is just dropping more and more and more. But I've still got a gap, and the blue guy's still on the front, which is good. I've noticed if I have a quick look to my left here, and I notice it's come down a bit. I'm actually worried about standing because the cramps are that bad. So I don't even get out of my saddle to pedal harder. And the power's not quite where it should be. And you see those two just go past. And a nice cruisy third. But yeah, Roscoe for the win for that one by about an inch. So congratulations to you.